welcome to the Oh Hell Yeah podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Oh Hell Yeah. I am Edmundo Della Siepe.
And I am Brent Flyberg.
We're here in Spider House Rule Studios. Before we get into the episode, do us a favor, subscribe, hit the notification bell, get notified when an episode comes out, support your favorite show, leave a comment, share, all that jazz. Also, April 10th, we'll be in Seattle.
Seattle, Washington.
Seattle.
Ever heard of it?
Yeah, it's a sleepy little town. And we'll be there at the Hereafter, April 10th. Be there or be square. Do people say that? Be there, be square.
I do.
Yeah. Speaking of rain, it's a rainy day.
Rainy day. Shout out to Seattle. Out of respect for you, it's raining here in LA.
You must feel right at home in the rain.
I do.
You have a rainier hat.
Rain near hat.
How often does it rain up there? In the
Nonstop.
In the Needle. Is it the Needle? What do they call it?
We don't call it that. The
Sea-town?
Emerald City, Seatown. Some people will try to tell you that it's called the town. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Is that Cleveland? That's the land.
That Cleveland is the land.
Oh.
I think it's because it's sort of. I don't think it has this cultural identity anymore, but I think at some point it was San Francisco's little brother.
Really?
I think so, and I think that San Francisco is the city, and so I think that Seattle was the town. But now they have Portland, and now it's sort of like Portland is Seattle's little brother, and San Francisco's doing its own thing.
Yeah. I never been. Gonna go with you. You're gonna show me the ropes.
I'm going to show you all the ropes.
Show me your rope. Whip out your rope.
And we've got plenty of it.
A lot of slack.
A lot of rope.
Daddy's got slack. Imagine you said to a woman before you have sex with her, just so you know, I'm going to whip out my rope and daddy's got slack.
What an insane thing to say. She would be like, what?
But hey, listen, man.
Are you saying you're not hard?
No. I'm very hard. I'm just saying we got a lot of slack, but ropes are very limp. Are you limp right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, you say, hey, listen, I'm paying you for the hour. Let's just
Don't worry about it. You're yes-anding. Have you never taken an improv class?
Yeah,
Is improv class not part of sex worker training?
Yeah, I feel like when you get a sex worker in Los Angeles, you've taken an improv class.
You've taken an improv class.
Yeah, you've done group work.
Yeah, you've zip-zap-zopped on some wieners.
Yeah, you've looked at an audience and said, hey, give me a place thing and a place to put it. Isn't that funny when we were talking, last time we had a show, and a lot of fun, totally comedy show every single Wednesday in good old-fashioned
You gotta be there.
West Hollywood, California. We were talking to some of the comics after the show, and there's a show, I'm not going to say the name of the show because I don't know it, where it's a bunch of like swingers.
Swingers party.
And after the show, they all swing.
They swing.
So there's comics that do the show and go, all right, got my set. Thanks for the Venmo. See you later. And then you walk away knowing that everyone back there is porking their brains out.
And burping.
Yeah, slurping and burping, poking and prodding, kicking and licking.
Zipping, zapping, zopping.
Yeah, belching and schlinking, slapping. A lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Yiddish words.
A lot of Yiddish going on back there.
Isn't that Yiddish?
A lot of wet slapping.
Schlapping. It's Yiddish, right? Schlepping.
Schlepping.
It all sounds Yiddishy.
Oh, baby, schlep on my...
Schlep all over my schlong. Schlong and schlep. Schlep and schlong.
I'm schlepping this schlong all over town.
Imagine like a Yiddish porn star. I'm schlepping this schlong. Anyway, so everyone's just in there, just having a good time. I don't know if I could perform knowing that they're going to do that.
I think I would only perform better.
You'd only perform better.
Yeah,
it's only your preference.
I mean, I've told you, I've done shows that are at sex parties.
Have you? Oh yeah, that's right. You said that.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait, you did the show. Were they naked in the audience?
No.
Wait, we did.
There are like separate rooms for that. So people are there. People are there to see the show,
right?
And there might be people who've snuck off to schlip and schlap in other rooms, but you're just in a room doing stand up,
right? I think we talked about this in the early episode where some guy's just polishing his horn, just watching you perform.
Now that I don't think I would like.
What do you mean?
I don't think I want to see a guy jerking his gherkin while I'm trying to do my little bits.
I mean, what if that's how he enjoys it?
I mean, I guess if he's laughing,
There you go. Dude, nothing is more disturbing than a guy just polishing his horn, laughing.
I mean, if he's having a good time, what do I guess maybe I'm okay with it. I don't have to look directly at him.
I think it's something like a Viking would do. That's like a Talon Burns on the head of his boat, just masturbating, just laughing.
Just schloink himself off.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I could perform. I don't know. Maybe if I was single, I would definitely just hang back and watch.
Just see if you get any offers.
Well, first of all, if I would ever perform in a like if it was a swinger, if the audience was full of swingers and I'm performing, and after I know they're going to engage in some sort of pork session after, then naturally my first inclination is to set up a merch table.
Sure, yeah. And sell condoms. Lube,
condoms, or even just like, hey,
French ticklers.
I know you're probably looking for your shirt, your jacket, your pants, and you probably can't find them in this whole melee here.
Oh, yeah, dude, you should just sell fucking tidy whities,
Yeah.
DVDs.
Have some of this. Does anyone want an IUD? I got IUDs here for sale.
It's gonna cost extra if I gotta put it in.
Yeah, it's gonna take me some time. You're gonna need 2 friends and some pliers, but we'll get it in there. Also, I don't know if I could. Here's the thing. Imagine you're a single guy, right? And you're doing a swingers group and you're about to perform. And then after they say, you should join in. I can only join in if I kill.
Yeah, that would be the worst.
That's tough.
I don't remember if I had a particularly good set or not at that show.
Right.
I think I had a good enough set, but not good enough that I felt like, all right, now I wait. Now I just wait. But also, this is different because it was Seattle. And it was an older crowd, so nobody was like hot enough for me to be like.
Oh yes,
it's different in L.A. I assume the crowd at these L.A. sex party shows they were all on Glee,
Oh my God, you're on Glee, and now you're in me. Yeah. Wow, swingers parties in LA are the best. Oh man,
they got to be the best. They simply must be the best in the world.
As a kid, you were on Full House, and now I'm inside of you,
filling your house,
filling your house. Oh wow. Crazy. That is the fear. I guess that is kind of a perk, but also kind of an oddity about Los Angeles is that you might bump into someone you might go on a date with someone or match someone on a dating app that may have been on a TV show that you liked or watched frequently.
Sure.
Well, or maybe not. Maybe
I would see. I never matched with anyone who I recognized from TV, but I definitely saw people on the apps.
Right.
And I'd be like, let's go on a date. And then, they've been on TV, so they don't need to respond to my messages.
I'm not going to mention say who, but I once matched with a porn star.
Name names.
I can't.
Why not? What do they care?
Well, I can't name names. This person is. They're having bukkake scenes on the internet, but I don't want to ruin their rep.
Right. It would be really embarrassing if it came out that they swiped right on you. You're right.
They're like, how do I show my face in public? Anyway, I'm just gonna put on this.
Anyways, covered in cum.
Anyway, I'm gonna just put on the strap on and just bang this Japanese businessman. But anyway, so I once matched with a porn star. I didn't know she was one.
So not a porn star, a porn.
No, a porn star.
Okay.
And I matched with her, and I later find out. So I matched her on Tinder. By the way, I just want to say something. Peak dating app, like the peak dating app times in America, in Los Angeles especially, 2015, everyone was on Tinder.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
It was truly a melting pot of everyone. You had celebrities, you had adult film stars, you had actors, you had regular Joes, hot people, ugly people, baristas, firemen, police officers, first responders, business people.
The president.
The president was on there. Uggos, hotties, Uggos with hotties. Uggos that used to be
married couples. One Uggo, one hottie.
So many people were on there, and I was on there too.
Sure.
Recovering Uggo, but Lego my Uggo,
Lego my Uggo.
That's what a possessive wife says about her ugly husband.
Yeah. I've heard that at a sex party. Let go my Ogo.
But you grab my Ogo, and now you let go of my Ogo. Anyway, so I go on the date with her. We went to, what was that place? It was someplace on Melrose. And I looked at her photos, and there was a couple where she's like, oh, she's by a pool. Oh, she's, I guess that's a Halloween costume. I hope that's a Halloween costume. And I didn't quite put it together.
Oh, she's by a pool. Oh, she's at school.
Wow.
Oh, she's in the office.
Wow.
Oh, she's getting a massage.
She has a lot of African-American male friends, and they're all in a warehouse, and they're all holding her up. Must be nice. That's fun. What are they doing there? Oh, downtown LA, man. Real rustic, real industrial.
Anything could happen.
It must be. You know what? She's an ally, and I'm glad to know it.
Sure. Okay. So you get on the date.
Go on the date, and I later was kind of like, back then I was like so easygoing. Like I didn't do my reconnaissance. I wasn't like, let's do a deep dive. Let's see who this person is. I was like, hey, a match. Let's hang out. She's in West Hollywood. I'm in West Hollywood. Let's hang out. I meet up with her. She's late. I look her up. I was like, what? I don't even know her last name because on Tinder.
Yeah, just the first name.
And she wouldn't give away her whole Instagram handle.
She wouldn't give away her whole?
She wouldn't give away her whole.
Okay.
And I asked,
yeah,
give you your whole, please.
Sure you asked.
Demanded
Politely, I hope.
I had reference letters like, they think you should give me your whole. Anyway, any hole.
Any hole.
I asked her, so what do you do? Are you an actress or something? She's like, you know what I do? And I started putting it together. I was like, she's like, well, I do porn, right? I'm like, no, I didn't. And she's like, oh. And then we're just talking, and my mind, I'm already like, this isn't for me. You know me, dude.
Yeah, I can't imagine you would be into that.
This isn't for me. I'm not that kind. I don't, I guess it's a workout. You're sweating, you're grunting. It's the sounds you want to hear from somebody.
This is just like that story you told about the guy who was too cool last week. When you're on a date with a porn star, you're like, this person's too cool for me.
I can't. They're too open in every way, open-minded, open-legged. But then, I kid you not, she was like, she's got some screws loose a little bit. I'm not saying this is a blanket statement towards people in the adult film industry, but she was just a little wild for me.
You're telling me she was a little wild?
She's a little wild.
How did that surface on the date? What does that mean?
Well, she just like kind of opened her phone. She started just laughing. And I was like, what's so funny? She's like, look at this. Look what this guy sent me on Snapchat. And it's just some guy just jacking it. And she's like, look. And I'm like, whoa, who is that guy? Like, it's pretty big, but he sends me this all the time. And just showing me nudes from dudes. I'm just like,
So she's sort of sexually assaulting you.
No.
In the lightest possible. Not to...
Come on,
but
man.
you didn't ask to see that guy's freaking schlong.
No. I mean, yeah, I looked. I told her to screen cap that. So she showed
for research.
I did. I was jarred by it. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, that's not a nice thing to do to somebody at dinner.
No, ladies. I get it. You see a dick in the wild that you don't want to see. It is disturbing.
Yes, what he did to her is worse, but what she did to you also not okay.
Sorry, ironically, I have a nut in my mouth from when we had trail mix. I had some trail mix.
We had some pre-show trail mix.
Yeah, not good before a pod. Real dry. Sharp in the throat. Anyway, so she showed it to me, and I was like, oh, and I was like, this person is for me. And then after the date, I was like, okay, well, see ya. She's like, all right, bye. And then she's just on the phone immediately when she walked away. And I was like, that is disturbing. Mm-hmm. And then I looked her up, and I was like, oh, wow. She's someone.
Okay.
She's done some stuff.
Okay.
I was like, oy. And then she later told me she also dated a comic. I was like, oh.
Okay. You're going to have to give me that name later so I can pretend I've never heard it before.
Oh, of course. But anyway, dating app, that's, how did we get on this topic of dating app?
Swinger parties.
Oh, yeah.
Being free, sex positive. We're actually a sex positive podcast
Yes.
now. That's our main thing. Is we're pro-China and we're pro-sex work and we're sex positive and we want Kash Patel on the podcast. That should be our description on iTunes.
Disband the FBI. Get rid of them all.
Yeah.
Everyone who has a badge, get them out.
Get 'em out.
Get them in the streets.
Put them in the streets.
In the jail. You know what? Take them to El Salvador. Put them in those jails. For
Lock
God's
'em up.
Lock them up accordingly.
We're sending immigrants to Guantanamo. Send the FBI agents to
Send someone who's done
Guantanamo.
some real good field work to keep this country safe. You take their badge, you take their gun, you take their goddamn Navy suit, and you put them in jail.
Put 'em in jail.
Thank you. And here's another thing, too. China, like we said before, we're pro-China.
We're pro-China.
Make everything. Make it all.
Make the FBI.
Give us a version of the FBI. Give us
Come
fucking,
on.
yeah. You got extra people
I know
there.
you're working on it. Drop that new Chinese FBI already.
Yeah, like a Drake album in the middle of the night. Just let it out. Let it out.
It's in your heart. You gotta let it out.
And we're very, very sex positive. You do what you want to do to whoever lets you do it to them, and you do it as often as
Yes.
they allow it to happen.
Yes, enthusiastic consent.
Yes.
and whatever you friggin' want.
And
dude.
whatever you're into, I'm into too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to kick me in the nards, spit in my face, and roll me down a hill, do it.
Yeah, as long as we call it sex, I'm in.
Yeah, you could honestly just take my wallet and say, "Hey, that's me having sex with you." But like, "Hey, I'm totally cool
I'm
with that."
flattered. Me? Oh my god.
I've never had my pocket picked.
Can I tell people we're dating?
Pick my pocket, baby. Sex pocket.
Oh, dudes, I got my pocket
Pocket
picked
picked.
by the hottest chick you've ever seen.
And they're like, "What does that mean? Is that some
She eat your ass or
she
something?
flick your balloon knot?"
Flick your balloon knot.
That to me is the most disturbing
Balloon knot?
that is the most disturbing description of anything on the human anatomy is balloon knot for a butthole. Balloon knot, because you can picture it.
Yeah.
And you know exactly what it looks like, and it's disturbingly accurate.
My least favorite is pink sock for a prolapse anus. Have you heard that?
What the hell are
Yeah.
you talking about?
When sometimes your butthole comes out and it looks like a pink sock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was about to shame you for never having your asshole pulled out.
Or seen on video.
Or seen on video. Yeah, that's where I saw it too, not in the mirror.
But balloon knot is wholesome.
Yeah,
And
relatively.
Yeah, and I use the word whole very generously.
Whole.
There. Some. But a balloon knot. So if you know what, I wanna normalize using balloon knot in everyday conversations.
Okay, I've got an itchy balloon knot. Usually, yeah. The next time you're doing a show and the audience is a little hesitant, you can be like, "Whoa! Did everybody's balloon knot just tighten up?
Hey, who flicked your balloon knot too hard?
Let some air out, but don't fart."
Oh man, and even instead of saying asshole, balloon knot.
Oh, that guy's the parking guy, meter maid. What a friggin' balloon knot that guy was.
My boss being a bit of a balloon knot.
Ooh, total balloon knot move.
What can I say? I date balloon knots.
I think I hate to admit it, but I'm really attracted to balloon knots.
They find me.
Maybe it's because my dad was a balloon knot.
These balloon knots find me. Got cut off by a balloon knot yesterday on the way to work. Let's normal. Hey, you know what? People out there, do yourself a favor. Call someone a balloon knot.
Let the realization wash over their faces because they're gonna know. It's gonna take them a second, but they'll know.
And let's normalize balloon knot and let's move it down to BK.
BK.
BK
Yeah,
balloon
you're
knot.
being a real BK right now.
BK Burger
You are
King?
not a Burger King.
You're a BK balloon knot.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know how we're getting on these topics.
Bonky Kong. I just wanted to say it.
Oh man, but we had a good show last night. We ate some sweet food. We sat. You know, it was funny. He's so on brand. This guy. We're sitting across from a new person, a comic he doesn't know. And the guy is very, very open, very nice. His name's Chris, funny comic. Chris Wakes, shout out to Chris. Funny guy,
We're
great
also there
guy.
with Jeff Blitz. Shout out Jeff Blitz.
We're all having food. We're all having a good time. But this guy is so focused on the task at hand, which is food.
A tuna melt.
A tuna melt with
specifically.
fries. And
it's the first time. Look, I love this tuna melt at Swingers. I haven't had one since December.
Is that true? Oh yeah, that's right.
We
only eat it after the show.
This is my first totally of the year.
And, to give a little context, we grab food after shows sometimes. It's a nice hang. That's the one thing about being a comic is that something about the post-show hang is so much fun where you're just like sitting around, you're loose, we did the show, none of us are thinking about it, who cares? I bombed, I killed, who cares? And at one point, the guy, Chris, was like... So I really want to know his story. He hasn't really said much.
At one point, he just goes, "Are you okay?
Are you okay?"
I was like, "Oh yeah."
And I have to preface it that he doesn't know that this man, when he's in front of the food he wants, there is only focus. You are focused on food that you like to eat.
Yes.
Now,
I'm a nosher.
you know what? And
I'm a noshman.
Long line of noshmans. And I've seen it firsthand. I've seen you eat. I eat fast.
Yeah,
but I think
it's nice having you around because then I don't feel bad about how fast I'm eating.
You eat fast too.
Yeah,
but you're also a sensual eater. You take your time. You get in there. I see the fingers twiddling. You're like looking around. Mm-hmm. You're like, ooh, another fry. The sniffing is very animal like. I'm like scarf, done. Mm-hmm. Why is that? Why do I eat fast? I don't know why I eat fast. I theorized my wife. My wife says all the time, she's like, you eat disturbingly fast.
You have two brothers, right?
I have two brothers.
That's why. Same.
But, that's right.
Because we just want to get through it so that we can get more.
Here's the thing. I have two theories why. Guys who eat fast have brothers.
Yes.
And the reason why you eat fast is so you can finish eating so you can go play, whether it's outside or Nintendo.
Or get seconds.
But what the real reason why I think people eat fast, or especially men eat fast, is because I really want to avoid talking to my parents.
Yeah, that too.
I want to avoid my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, if I eat fast enough, my dad won't have a chance to say, so you got what's new? Mm-hmm, and I get the hell out of there. Eat so fast before they can even ask anything about. And I've eaten so fast in every single meal. I don't think my parents ever got to know me. I don't think they do. I don't think they know what I do because
I don't think my dad's met me.
I don't think my dad's ever looked me in the eye because honestly, the only time we ever really talked was at the dinner table, and I ate so fast I got the hell out of there.
We had the TV on, so
I really wasted years.
Friends.
I've really wasted years of my life not getting to know my family over the dinner table.
But think of all the time you saved.
That's true,
and all valuable skills we learned while we were not eating dinner, like that a balloon knot could be an asshole.
Or like guarding your heart from the ones that are closest to you. Not opening up to people that can actually see who you really are as a person to help you grow as a human being. Yeah. I mean, my wife's family, they sit around and they talk, they converse, they have a good time. They love each other. They get to know. What's new with you? How are things? How's he doing? Oh, no way. Did you see this? Did you see that?
That's crazy.
And I'm just scarfing food so fast, and I'm just making a beeline for the door.
Well, and I think part of it is that, like, yeah, I am, as much as I love eating, I don't love sitting around the table. After I'm done eating, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I want to go play.
Yeah.
I want to go play.
I think you really do treat food like you're a guy in Mad Men with his secretary. Like, I'm just here to pork it and get on with my life. Now shut up. You delicious wing, you delicious chick.
I don't know. I don't love this characterization, but I don't think it's wrong.
Yeah. Listen, I'm talking about food, not women.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about food.
I think I respect the food.
I know you don't. You don't respect it at all. It's there for your consumption.
Yeah, but I respect.
No.
I guess I respect whoever made it.
You have your way with the food. You do what you want with the food, and you discard it like it doesn't.
Go home like I've never even met it.
Yeah, and then when the other meals in your fridge are like hungry, you're like, oh, I'm not into it right now.
Yeah, don't ask me why.
Don't ask me why I'm full. Don't ask me what's on my lips.
I'm busy providing for this family.
For this fridge. What's going on? What's new in the news? What's happening? I don't even know. I've been kind of like all over the board lately.
It's terrifying, mostly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's so weird this year. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
So far, mostly scary stuff. Elon Musk, he's got your data. Hey, he's got your data. I hope it wasn't secret. I hope none of your data is secret because a weird South African guy. He's got and his 5 little buddies.
Oh man,
My roommate started calling them the Lords of Dogetown. I think that's pretty funny.
Dogetown's fun.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say this. I've always said this about the government. We need more Gen Z hacker nerds to get in there and fix it.
I guess. Why not? Why not?
Is the country crumbling?
I believe the children are the future. I don't know. Kind of feels like it.
I'm kind of scared.
I don't know. It's also, you see things and then you're like, I don't know if this is true, but I saw somewhere that they wouldn't let Congress people into the EPA offices. That's pretty scary to me. The USAID, they had 10,000 employees. They'll have like 200.
Yeah, what is that? What is USAID?
They do like foreign aid. I'm not 100% sure what it is. But also, excuse me, I thought you were Mr. Job Creator. Seems like you're removing a lot of jobs.
There's a lot more people looking for jobs. And the price of eggs have not gotten down.
No. And as a man who eats 5 to 10 eggs a day, that's really stressing me out.
That's $50.
That's a lot of money.
You eat 5 eggs a day?
I'm probably averaging 5 eggs a day, yeah.
Every day?
Maybe less. I definitely had 5 yesterday and 3 today.
Bro, I don't...
Minimum 3 eggs a day.
That's the new flex.
Yeah.
Tell people you eat 5 eggs a day. They're like, this guy's full of protein and must be a trust fund kid. He's got that kind of egg bunny?
6 egg omelet? What are you, an oligarch?
Oh my God. Do you have a yacht?
Are you a land baron's son?
Like, oh my, either you own a farm or you're the richest man I know.
Or you own every farm.
I know. Yeah, Mr. Monsanto. Is that how you eat your eggs? But wacky times. It's only been 20 days. And you know what? To that I say, Mr. President, I could use some more executive orders. I really could. Give me some more.
Just make them fun.
Yeah,
Could
make
you
them
just
fun.
mix in one fun executive order?
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
Okay, whatever. You're going to do this stuff you're going to do and ban trans people from sports or whatever, but could we get like a pizza party executive order?
Yes.
Everybody's got to have a pizza party one day. Would it kill you to mix one of those in?
Or throw some in there that people are just going to be like, whatever, man, you're the most powerful man in the world. Okay, I guess all bowling alleys have to be glow in the dark.
Yes, come on.
Where's
Have
that
a little fun.
Where's that executive
order? If you're
order?
going to be an authoritarian, dictator with control over everything and you could do whatever you want, why not give everybody a pony ride?
There you go. How about a pinball machine in every doctor's office?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the dentist's not allowed to ask if you can floss. How's that for an executive order? Dentist no longer allowed to ask you if you flossed, even though I'm always saying, yes, I floss every day.
We need more executive orders that are just, you got to, Mr. President, sprinkle in a couple of fun executive orders to throw them off your trail if you really want to get away with stuff. How about this? Every doctor has to prescribe a cheeseburger a week.
Oh, I love that. I support that.
There you go. How about that?
Teachers have to
be hot.
Be hot. Sure.
You gotta be hot.
You gotta be hot.
And of course, you know what is hot. You make an executive order. This is hot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why not define hot?
Yes.
That could be an executive order. You gotta be. Height, weight, measurements.
Yes.
I mean, I think if he did it, it'd skew pretty white.
Listen, I may not have a lot of political experience. I might just be a really uninformed voter, but I know what I like. What I like is executive orders that I can get behind.
Yes.
Right.
Executive order. George R.R. Martin has to finish the next Game of Thrones book by next week.
There you go.
We'll put out whatever. It's done.
There
whatever
you go.
you have, we're putting it out next week.
How about this for an executive order? Every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, add 2 more extra hours to the day. There you go.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The nation would love you for that.
There you go. So that's how you get stuff done in Washington is some fun executive orders.
Just mix in one fun one.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Spirit Days, National Spirit Days, like
There
in
you
high
go.
school.
There you go. There you go.
It's national. It's 50s Day.
Yeah, or like if you're gonna like cut back on certain programs and like certain offices, if you want to save some money, just combine them. Put the FBI in Costco's.
Ooh, that's good. That's a huge space.
and then while you're
There's
there,
no way they're using all of it.
and then when they're not catching some of the biggest criminals in America, could you show me where the microwaves are?
Come on.
Could you show-
Yeah. They got time to lean. They got time to clean. They got time to make me a dino nugget sample.
Yeah, you're catching pedophiles across the country, but could you also show me where the fucking rotisserie chickens
Please.
are? Sell me on a Safer America and sell me a solar panel.
Oh, and a soda stream.
I mean, I really think you gotta hire us for your
need
administration.
jobs. I think we need jobs in the administration, and honestly, I think we could get.
I'm already overqualified because I'm talking about it for longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we put on a nice shirt.
We don't need that.
We don't. Yeah, I don't know. I think I think I would have to shave.
No.
Come on, he's not going to hire guys wearing all this denim.
He hires guys with criminal records.
Sure, but they're wearing suits.
That's a good point.
I think we'd have to wear suits.
Okay.
I think the only thing standing between you and I and a Trump cabinet position is a suit.
It's a suit, red tie, solidarity.
Well, we're gonna get the Donald Trump tie.
Yeah, we got to get the tie.
We gotta get the Donald Trump red tie. Tie it so that it's this long.
It's got to be long.
It's got to be the longest tie you've ever seen.
It's got to be a long. It could almost be a thong. It's so long.
Here's
you
what
just
we
wrap
do.
it back around.
We get suits. We go to the tanning bed or do self-tan, whatever.
Yeah.
We get the tie. We just hang out outside the White House.
There we go.
We just say stuff.
No one's doing that.
Exactly.
No one's outside the White House just yelling stuff.
We just start yelling good ideas to each other.
You know, how many times have you passed by someone who's unhoused or homeless and they're just maybe not all there in the head, maybe they're high and high as can be, and they're just shouting obscenities. And once in a while you walk by one, you're like, that's actually a good idea.
Well, we'll have phones. We'll pretend we're on the phone.
Right.
And then we'll say ideas that we'll think that it would probably go over well in the White House, like make immigrants do my dishes.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Like when you're in Wall Street and you see some tech bro or you see some finance bro being buy, sell, instead we're like, disband the FBI, get rid of the CIA,
Exactly.
teachers should be hot.
Yes.
And they're like, and then some guy who walking by who's like an assistant to someone in his administration be like, wait a second, that's a good idea, son.
Exactly.
Wait a second, what do you do? I like the cut of your jib. What do you do?
It takes 1 week tops for us to get cabinet positions.
Honestly, if you want to go viral on YouTube, we gave each other 30 days to find our way into the Trump administration.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
And like day 1, get a plan. Day 2, get some suits. Day 3, buy some plane tickets to Washington, D.C. Day 4, get a studio apartment by Washington, D.C. And then day 5, just start.
I'm not even getting the apartment.
Just sleep in your car.
Yeah, I'm getting a Planet Fitness membership.
There you go. Shower, shave, shit. Get back out there and start shooting out ideas.
Pounding that pavement.
I mean, I'm on board. If I wasn't, if I had if I had nothing to do, I'd be on board. But I got a life, a wife, and
I don't have that excuse. I'll just bring
true.
Maddie.
Yeah, she'll enjoy that.
Yeah,
I'm sure you could.
I'll need a wife. To get this job, I think so. We will, sorry, this is me proposing.
No, Maddie, don't take that. You deserve better. But if it wasn't Maddie, you could just say, "Hey, listen, I need an Indian wife just for appearances. I need a JD Vance. That's all I need."
I love that. I love that.
I need a JD Vance. I need just a
I'm looking for my Mrs. Vance.
Mrs. Vance. I just need a woman that looks like she's scared out of her mind, but also with me. More executive orders, please. I'm loving them.
Fun ones.
Fun ones. Yes, fun ones.
The drones are dropping hot dogs now. On little parachutes like they do at Mariners games.
There you go. I like it.
Also, executive order. The Mariners win the World Series next year, please.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, bring back Griffey, bring back Ichiro, bring back Buhner. Bueller. Oh, man. But I don't know what else is happening. It's just weird.
I felt like something Go ahead. I thought I had something to report back.
I don't remember. Oh, I went to Las Vegas.
You went to Las Vegas.
Forgot about the Vegas.
The least Vegas guy I know.
What are you doing? Stop that. Stop drinking. You, stop. You're making an embarrassment of yourself. Really? A selfie stick? Grow up.
I think some of these people have been drinking.
Oh my god, this one's having too much fun. Did a show in Vegas.
You're just opening your hotel door. Everybody, quiet down. I'm trying to sleep.
Do you know her? Why are you making out? If you don't know her, then why are you doing it? No. Here's the thing with Vegas. Is that we stayed at Caesar's Palace. Big mistake.
How come?
So first of all, everyone, if you stay in a hotel in a casino, which is all they have really, you forget that everyone here is not staying here. So the lobby is just full of people gambling, just there to party.
Yeah.
And we parked in the parking garage.
Huge drinks.
We parked in the parking garage, and we had to pull our luggage all the way through the casino, all the way to the desk. Here's the thing: it's all carpeted.
Yeah.
You ever had to pull a carry-on on carpet? It's fucking tough.
Boy, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't sound that hard.
It is.
Okay, I'll
It
believe
is.
you.
You'd be surprised. You're just because you're used to it going smoothly. Oh my God, I'm lugging this thing. So we check in the room, whatever. And Caesar's Palace, you know what? I wish there was a night, I'm sure there is, but where there's clean rooms but dead casino. But usually it's clean rooms and it's a nice one, so it's a popular casino. So walking around, bro, it's so I'm a noob. I don't really go to Vegas that often. It's so expensive to buy anything in the casino. Dude, 2 slices of pizza, a salad, and one Pellegrino. Me and my wife split it.
$48.
$48.95.
Wow, good guess, Brent.
$50, bro. 2 coffees, an iced Americano and an oat milk latte, $22.
That's insane.
These are fucking. This is beyond airport prices.
I believe it. I've never. It's been a long time since I've had to care about the prices in Vegas, because every time I've been to Vegas in my adult life, it's been for a work trip where I got to expense everything.
Right.
So I never knew what anything.
And they know
cost.
that.
Yeah.
Everyone there is either
and that's why everything's so expensive.
And they know that everyone in there is listen, I made a conscious choice to spend my money. If I leave with all my money, I failed. Or you're in there on a conference business trip. But Mike, if you're just a cash, just walking, it's disgusting. I'm oh my God. So I had a show. It was fun. And walked through Caesar's Palace. It's just, it's the amalgamation of 2 types of people that should never be in the same room, let alone walking the same path. It's the woman who's really done up, looks beautiful. She has a sparkling dress on, nice makeup. She's done to the T. She's a 10. And right behind her is some guy wearing a Cleveland Guardians shirt, wet from beer, just doing this. Why is he even remotely around this person?
I don't know, but as one of those guys, as a guy who's been one of those guys, come on, let me have it.
Just
literally, let me stand next to a pretty lady when I'm blackout drunk.
A bib of beer, whole shirt wet, holding a beer just like this, and in front of him is the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Those people shouldn't be together.
No, but now I've got a business idea, a bib that's got a trough and a straw. So if you spill your beer, it goes down in, you just slurp it right back up.
Executive order.
Put
it on the docket.
Made in the US of A.
Every Bud Light, a case of beer
comes with a straw bib.
With a nice beer catch-all bib.
Damn. Honestly, I do think this is a really good idea.
Yeah, it's been done. It's in
Think
Japan.
so?
It's in
Think
Japan
so?
right now.
Think so?
Some guys walking around with that. Or not.
Maybe.
Or not.
Maybe.
Or maybe I take the idea and I become a millionaire.
Don't you dare. You guys heard me say it first.
I'll give you one.
It's on the... No, you'll give me $1 million.
Of bibs.
In bibs, yeah.
to sell. No.
Well, that's fine with me. I'll sell them for double the price.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
The man will be there. Don't worry about it.
So, did the show, hung out. Forgot you could smoke indoors there.
Yeah, that's kind of gnarly.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
And it's the people that smoke indoors. You're just you want to tell them what are you doing? But no, I'm on their turf.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. If you,
This is their
that's
thing.
part of the reason. That was one of the things I loved about Vegas. Is, hey, they can't stop you from.
Did you smoke
anyway.
indoors?
Yes.
Oh God,
Did I
why?
smoke indoors? Come on! It's like asking me if I went to the baseball game. Did you have a hot dog? Of course.
Did you have? But do you even smoke that often?
Yeah, but when you're in Vegas,
I guess. I don't know. I hate the smell of cigarette smoke so much. Just like, and I was just walking. I could just get smell like, oh my God, and some old lady's just
Truly,
like
yeah,
leaving
Vegas
like
seems
a trail
your
behind.
nightmare.
No.
People smoking, getting drunk, yelling,
Yeah.
riding motorcycles.
And then we're sort of like, you know what? Let's get out of the hotel. Let's get out of the strip. By the way, so me and the wife went to get some sushi at Nobu.
Nobu? You had the Nobu sushi?
Nobu.
Nobu.
So we had Nobu. And we're walking through this one hotel, the Paris Hotel, the Eiffel Tower is.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's the one thing about Vegas I don't like is about the touristy stuff where it's like, oh wow, they made it all look like it's a cafe, an outdoor cafe, and they painted the ceiling like it's clouds and blue sky.
I love it. I love it. It's so dumb.
It's like, it's not. No one's being fooled.
No.
We all know we're in a dumb casino.
Sure.
Why even do it? No one's appreciating it. It's just chairs to these people.
Why not?
That's not.
I love that some of our best and brightest minds were put to the task of making some of the biggest, ugliest buildings you've ever seen so that the drunkest miscreants in America could congregate there and fucking party, dude. I think it's so funny.
God, you know what? I would hate to be a local. We talked about this before. Right?
Yeah.
That just like, just every day, these people just come in and just.
But I know if you're a local, you're not hanging out on the strip. And
That's true. I later learned that, right? Because
Yeah.
my mind, I'm like, this is their downtown. But later,
This is their downtown.
this is their downtown.
That's crazy.
This is their. This is their.
I gotta go to the DMV. Fuck! It's in the circus.
Oh man. Oh, this is their downtown. This is their culture. This is their downtown core.
I'm meeting with the lawyer for my custody hearing. He's in the black. He's on the blackjack tables at the Rio.
God. Oh man, I had to fight a parking ticket right in the Luxor. I didn't know, right? I don't really go there often.
Yeah.
So then, because all I know is the touristy shit.
Yeah.
I guess it's the equivalent of like us Hollywood Boulevard.
It's Times Square on steroids.
Times Square on steroids. So we
Times Square on acid. dude.
Yeah. So we were leaving this one casino where we were having food, and this guy who had a backpack on and a gym bag was kind of skirting by us, and he. You know when you can just spot a cracky kind of guy?
A cracky, yeah.
Yeah, you can spot a cracky. You know, they're just like, oh, you've had some cracky today, huh? And now you're all quick-footed.
Yeah, a lot of twitchy movement.
Yes. Yeah. He's a cracky, a little cracky. He's just running around, scurrying even.
No disrespect.
Don't get me wrong. You want to crack it out?
We're pro cracky. We're pro China. We're pro cracky.
Pro cracky. I mean, listen, man. If you just like a nice daily hit of cracky and you want to just scurry through a casino,
If you're not going to hurt anybody,
yeah.
What do I care?
Yeah, what do I care, right? But this cracky head, he had a gym bag and a backpack, and he skirted by us all in his little scurrying little cracky ways. And me and my wife were both like, "Wow, that guy's not all there, huh?" Tackled to the wall by 2 police officers and a security guard.
Holy shit.
And they go, whoa, and grab his bag, grab his backpack, open it up. What's it? Come on. And he was this close to freedom, this close to the door opening.
Yeah.
And I think he stole either, because they have some shops in there too. I think he stole stuff.
Stole a bunch of stuff.
Stole a bunch of stuff. He had his backpack and he
Trying
had
to steal anything from the casino, you're on crack. That's
oh.
the dumbest idea you could possibly have.
The most cameras that's ever existed in a room are in a casino in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So this guy's got his backpack, he's got his carry-on, or like he's got a gym bag, and he's scurrying, and he's so close to, like, between me and you is the door. He's about to grab it, and then he gets tackled into the wall. They just grab him like, no. And they just, me and my wife were like, oh, wow, what did he get? What's in the bag?
Yeah,
I'm like,
what's in the bag?
what's in the bag? It's my wife's head. But 7. But
You said it like Kobe. Like you
7.
7.
7. So anyway, my wife was like, "We gotta look." I go, I got a show to go to. We can't stare at this fucking cracky." So
Courtney's a rubbernecker. I
big
wouldn't have guessed that
The
Courtney
wife's
would
a
be
big
like, I gotta
rubbernecker,
see what's
dude.
in the bag.
Big rubbernecker. Just like it's unbelievable. Like sometimes she's driving, I'm like straight ahead. She's like, "Well, what? Look at that house."
There's a guy with a cracky with a bag over there.
Cracky baggy. So anyway, they tackled him, and all I could think was like he was so close because once you open that door and you get through, you just mingle with the other crackies.
You're lost, yeah.
You're lost, and it's Saturday night.
You're Kaiser Sose at the end of The Usual Suspects.
Yeah, you just straighten out your back and you drive.
Yeah, you just walk.
You're just walking normally. But he so close to freedom, and I can only assume that he didn't get to that door because we got in his way and he's scurrying around us.
I think so.
So it
I think
kind
you're
of
giving yourself too much credit. I think there's no chance that anyone can walk into the shops in Vegas, steal a bunch of stuff, and get away with it.
But he was this close to the door.
Yeah.
And think about this: the seconds he lost by getting me and my wife getting in his way. If we weren't in his way, he would have been already through the door.
Maybe. I'm guessing there's a
So
guy
I'm-
outside that door with a gun.
No.
And you saved his life because as soon as he gets outside, they shoot him in the face.
I'm saying, and I can say this with absolutely no, 100% honesty in my heart here, that I kind of stopped him from stealing.
So you're a hero now.
I don't want to steal some valor here, but if it wasn't for me, he would have.
I salute you, sir. Thank you for your service to the circus. Thank you for your circus service.
Thank you. You know what? After they took him down, I should have went to those security guards and be like, "So, key to the city or metal would be nice.
A medal would be nice.
Yeah.
And to all our listeners, if you want to support our troops, leave a comment thanking Eddie for his circus service.
You know what? He had a bit of an arsenic kind of vibe. He could have started a fire.
He could have been a firebug.
He could have been a firebug.
He could have killed could have killed an insurance CEO.
Yeah.
We'd hate that, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we'd hate that. We don't like that.
We don't like that.
No, we don't like that.
That's one thing we can't support.
No. That's a hardworking man that's just squeezing money out of individuals in this country that need it the most.
You shouldn't have got cancer. Everything about that?
Yep.
Everything about not getting cancer?
Put down the Diet Coke, start grabbing the dumbbells.
Come on.
Leave the CEOs alone.
Yeah. You should have done some planks. Then you wouldn't have Alzheimer's.
You know what? We're pro CEO.
We're pro CEO.
We have always been pro CEO.
We've always been pro CEO. We're pro sex work, pro CEO.
Right? That's, hey, call me crazy, call me an idiot.
Hey.
Call me something because we definitely need the engagement.
Just call us. Please call us.
But anyway, so yeah, I stopped a criminal. And then we went on our way home to good old LA.
LA.
Yeah. Would I live in Vegas? No.
No, I would not.
I know, because when we left Vegas and we went to like a
Too hot. I think it's kind of expensive.
Is it?
I think so.
I think rent's got to be cheaper than LA.
It's got to be cheaper than here, but I think relative to other places, I think if you live in Las Vegas, the like job opportunities outside of hospitality, I think are sort of limited, and the rent relative to the job opportunities, I think is high.
Right. And everything's kind of new, right? All the developments and stuff like that. It's not like, oh, we have this nice craftsman home in the middle of Vegas. So maybe they do. I don't know. Yeah. But I just couldn't live there. But comedy-wise, there are a lot of comedy clubs there, and you're performing in front of a lot of tourists, and shows are always going to be somewhat full, I think.
I'd love to go there for 1 to 2 weeks at a time every year.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'd live there for sure, but it's relatively close.
Tell you what, I'd go back.
You love Vegas. You want
I
to
do.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with it because most of the times I've been there have been for work events.
But if you're there just for pleasure.
The only time I've ever been there just for pleasure was I was 22 and 8 dudes. We all split one room in the Luxor.
That's not true. 8?
8.
Oh my God! It's like those sex parties we were just talking about.
It was kind of a sex party in there. Now it was honestly pretty tame for a Vegas trip with 8 dudes because it was a bunch of dudes who I went to Christian college with. So most of them didn't drink. almost none of them wanted to gamble with me. So I ended up playing Pai Gow by myself till 4 a.m. Yeah, but I had a blast. Oh, I had a blast.
Did you buffet it? Would you buffet?
We didn't buffet. I would. But
Have
we
you
didn't.
buffeted?
Not in Vegas.
You've never buffeted in Vegas?
Never done the Vegas buffet.
But yeah, I feel like
They're always way more expensive than you think they're going to be.
Dude, they're so expensive. We were like, what's the buffet like in our hotel? $80.
Yeah.
$80,
and you're paying to have access to a bunch of different types of food. But I'm definitely not going to eat $80 worth of food in there.
$80,
or I'm going to feel like I have to get my money's worth, and I'm going to eat so much to the point where I regret going in there. I'm paying $80 for to give myself diarrhea. I can do that for $6 at Taco Bell. Okay,
and he does,
and I do.
Speaking of which, I had crazy diarrhea the whole time I was there. Anyway.
Wow. Congrats.
Thanks. You know,
Eddie, I got a parking ticket today.
Where?
Echo Park outside of Maddie's house. I was so, and you know, how much do you think a parking ticket? When was the last time you got a parking ticket, and how much was it?
Well, if I can be totally honest with you.
Don't tell me you've never had a parking ticket. I'll fucking lose my mind.
I once got, when I first moved here, I got 4 parking tickets in 1 week.
Wow.
Welcome to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, I guess you can't, I don't know, you can't park in front of the Hollywood Bowl.
I guess.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not allowed to park in the middle of Dodger Stadium.
All right. So in Biden's America, probably $80, but it's Trump's America is probably, I don't know, $20, $10, 5, 4, free.
Edmundo, it's a $95 ticket. $95 ticket. Why do tickets need to keep up with inflation? Why do tickets need to get more expensive? Tickets should be $25. $25 is enough to scare me away from not parking somewhere where I shouldn't park.
Oh my God.
$95. And because like I've had tickets in LA before that weren't as expensive because they were all street parking or expired meters, which I apparently are less than parking in a red zone, which I did do. I'm
in shock.
I'm livid. $95. $95? Cash Patel, we need you to clean up LA parking enforcement.
Oh my God.
Hey, executive order. All your parking tickets are paid off. How about that?
Why?
How about that?
Why are they so expensive?
I have no idea why it would need to be that
Listen
much.
to the president of the United States. Forget the eggs. Get the parking tickets down.
Get the parking tickets down.
Listen, these meter maids, they don't they don't even need uniforms. Put them in a Prius
Let
instead of
them
their
wear
dumb
tank tops and drive their own Prius.
You know what? This is how you save money in the parking tickets. Number 1, take away their uniforms.
Take them away.
All right. Number 2, take away their cars. Let them drive a Prius.
Have
or
them
something.
walk. They need the extra. We all need the
A
extra.
longboard.
Oh, a longboard.
Get them in shape.
Get them in shape.
Get these. They got the word meter maid. Make them meter men.
Executive order. Meter maids all hot now.
Yeah, and then you can cut $95 is why I thought it was $75 to be honest.
75 is still a lot, but $95. That's we're talking 24 eggs.
The worst is when you have you ever spent like in LA. You can spend up to $150 on a coffee. It's just like it's like $10 for a latte, $10 for
the oat milk,
for the oat milk, another $5 for a croissant, and $120 parking ticket to get the freaking coffee.
Yeah.
You must have been livid. Man.
I was not happy, and it was raining, so it was wet.
But is it laminated?
The ticket?
Yeah.
I mean, the ticket's a ticket. It was just annoying that I had to take a wet piece of paper off. But it was frustrating because like I've parked in this spot a bunch of times because the street sweeping on that side of the street is from 10 a.m. to whatever on Thursdays, and this was Thursday morning or Thursday night. I parked there, and I was like, I will leave before 10 a.m. They're not going to come give tickets here before the street parking comes. No, this fucking hero decided to show up at 8:25 a.m. to give me a ticket. Go to bed.
Okay, yeah, go to bed.
Stay in bed.
Grow up.
Why are you awake?
What meter maid? Don't you have a meter partner? Go
be with your freaking partner.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're a loser. You're up at 1:30 giving tickets.
Dude.
Go home. Go see your family.
Yeah, they miss you.
Where's dad? Oh no, he's making people's lives shitty.
Nah, yeah, that's probably why they're not there, because everybody's like, get out of here, Dad. You're a piece of shit. Nobody likes you.
You know, you know what they need to do in America? If they're gonna give you a $95 ticket, at least soften the blow a little bit. Put the ticket on a paper plate. Put a piece of pizza on the
Give me
plate.
a piece of pizza.
And then leave it on the hood. And then when he goes like, hey, piece of pizza. And then you're eating it. You're like, oh, and a ticket too. Ah, that sucks. At least you're having a piece of pizza.
$5 Starbucks gift card.
Yeah.
Would that kill you?
Would that kill you?
Is that going to break the bank? You're still netting $90.
Or at least if you're going to write him a ticket, at least put it on a picture of a nude of a hot woman. That'd be kind of nice.
Or, I don't know, put a little thought into it. Write me a poem.
Or a haiku.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe a nice fact.
You know, roses are red, violets are blue. Here's a $95 ticket for you.
There you go. Would it hurt you to be creative?
Come on. Now, see, that was easy. You could do that.
Yeah. Or just be like, even an apology. I would like, hey, $95.
Hey, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Or even, how about this? Write him a ticket, and underneath the price, be like, I have a small dick, it's okay.
Yeah, this is the only way I can feel alive.
Yeah, my wife hates me, and my kids can't look me in the eye. Here's $95 ticket. I'm sorry.
Is the tiniest little bit of power I feel in the world. Please don't take it away from me.
Trust me, you're out $95. I'm out of life. My life stinks. I just make people's days terrible.
Or I should be able to I don't know. I should be able to film myself picking up litter for 2 hours, and then you know what? No parking ticket.
Yeah, or maybe make the parking ticket out of some rolling paper so you can use it after.
Come on, something you use. Toilet paper.
That'd be kind of nice.
Actually, it should be toilet paper, because it's like, I'm gonna wipe my fucking
there you
ass
go.
with this.
Take that, Newsom. I hate paying those things. You gotta pay it now, or it's gonna be $300.
And it's gonna get worse. And then I thought for sure I was gonna get a second parking ticket today, because I went to a workout class and in K-Town, which is notoriously rough for parking, and I forgot my wallet, and none of the meters in K-Town take phone, so I just had to roll the dice. And so I was like, I'm gonna get another ticket today. I'm gonna spend $175 on tickets today, but I didn't.
My dad used to have a handicap sticker on his car. So,
did he earn it?
I mean, define handicap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is he?
Do they still call it handicap?
Is he?
Are they still calling it that?
Yeah, we're fine. Chase me.
Write some nasty comments.
Yeah, I don't
engagement. We just want engagement.
My dad had a handicap sticker for his car.
Okay.
Could he walk? Was he able-bodied? Yes. Was he? Did he have a handicap in showing love towards his son? Yes. And that to me is worth a sticker.
Yes. He needed to park closer
in the mall. So in exchange for never ever telling his son he's proud of him.
Yeah, exactly. So there's less, because if he parks far away, then you guys have time to talk as you're walking to the store, and we can't risk that.
So my dad, God bless Tony Del Siepe, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Tony.
Hell of a man. Taught me everything he knew. No, he didn't. He could taught me more.
He taught you balloon knot?
He's like, always clean your balloon knot. Your mother said, she's coming. But anyway, so my dad used to had a slip disc in his vertebrae. He had a really bad back to the point where he couldn't walk.
Sounds like he needed that handicap plaque.
So he had a handicap sticker for a while because of his back. And then he didn't really need it, but he still kept doing it.
Yeah.
So he kept renewing it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
There was a time when you have to get it renewed and you have to get a letter from your doctor. And did I drive him to his doctor's office and then dropped him off in front in downtown? And did he go in the trunk and get out a cane that I've never seen? Maybe. Look, this is a good old fashioned finesse, and this guy he earned that car. Hey, listen, he finessed it. Listen.
That's the lightest kind of scamming, and I support it.
Listen, could he walk? Yes, but could he walk tall and proud?
No.
Look at his son. His son's a clown.
Yeah, that's why he gets. That's why he gets that.
Yeah. So now, did I ever use it? because I borrowed his car.
My man.
There were times where I parked on the street and I needed to go to a show or do something when I was living at home. Did I pop the old bluey? We call it a bluey in the handicap world.
Bluey, huh?
Yeah, a bluey, a bluey slip.
Okay.
A little bluey.
Blue slip, yeah.
You slip the bluey in the front and you pull up and you just, do I limp out? Maybe.
I had one for a while. After I had knee surgery, they gave me one.
Nice.
Yeah,
How long did you milk? How long did you milk your bluey?
I think I had it for 3 months.
You could have kept it for a year.
I mean, I think I was scared to use it.
Why? You got a bluey.
I don't know, dude. I was scared. I was a scared little boy.
Karma?
I probably lost it. Honestly, I probably lost it.
Yeah. My dad never knew I used the bluey, but
Or I think it had the ones in Washington at the time had big written on there when it was still good.
oh yeah, this one had it was laminated. He put in the front. My dad used to he felt like a king, really. Just
Yeah.
let's go right in front of the ball.
Feels good.
And he was old. I had an old dad growing up. My dad had me at 42 or something. So my dad was imagine me being 20 years old. My dad's in his 60s.
Yeah.
So
Still kick your ass though.
Yeah. And with his eyes and his mind, it really put me down. But anyway, I would use it occasionally if I was in a pinch. I needed it. And one time, me and some friends were getting coffee, and I borrowed my dad's car when I was visiting, and I used the bluey. I was like, I can't find parking, but there's a parking spot right here. But it's alternate parking, street sweeping. I'll just put the bluey in, and it gets parked there, right? And me and my friends left the coffee shop, walking towards the car, and there's a meter maid checking, and my buddy didn't put it together that we used the pass. And he started to go towards the car and lift the thing, right? And then the meter maid lady was like, "Is this your car?" And I go, "Oh, no, sorry, my buddy's kind of high. This isn't our car, dude. My car's down there." He's like, "What? Oh, okay." And then we kept walking. And then I was like, "What the fuck you doing?" She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, the handicap pass." The meter maid says, "She knows we're not fucking handicapped, you idiot. I had to pretend you're a high idiot." He's like, "Oh shit, I didn't put that together."
This is the craziest story I've ever heard. The meter maid's not a doctor. They're not allowed to ask you. They're not allowed to accuse you of not being handicapped.
I didn't know that. Plus the name's on it.
Oh, the name's on it. Oh, okay. Maybe that's a little different. She might be able to check the name.
He's
Okay.
like, can I see your ID? Or maybe she can't even ask that.
Yeah, maybe.
But I didn't know. I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, fair. I understand being that age and being like, fuck, I'm caught. But now as an adult, it's like, no, people are not allowed to ask you, hey, are you disabled? You're not allowed to ask somebody that.
I'm like, emotionally, yes. So I asked Brian but Brian was there. When my buddy tries to lift the car, and I'm like, "Hey, man, this isn't our car. Our car's down there, you idiot." And he's like, oh, what? I'm like, and the lady's like, okay. And then we just walked down the street. I'm like, dude, let's just keep walking till she goes away. And then we just kind of hung out, walked back, and like, okay, she's gone. And we got back in the car. I guess she isn't allowed to be like, "Hey, are you handicapped?"
Yeah. Hey, you don't look disabled to me. That's a discrimination suit.
There we go. Okay. But anyway, I guess you could. I guess I could have just gotten in the car. She's like, "Is this your car?" Yeah,
Do something about it.
And then what do? Slur my speech.
There you go.
That works. Or maybe say, "Who's talking?" Act like I'm blind.
Yeah. Is that you?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm deaf.
Your face.
Should you be driving?
Karen?
Karen? You act like Karen. But yeah, so, do I condone this behavior? No. But
would I do it again?
the amount of taxes we pay in Canada, come on, let me park a couple close.
I'm fine with it. This is a low grade finesse. I think it's fine.
Yeah, my dad was not fully able, so
It's fine.
run a bit. You got a bit? Poppy got a bit? Poppy got a bit?
I got a little bit I'm trying to work out. So I'm just trying to figure out how to say this, but I don't trust anyone who has a profession. If someone has a profession and is also like an active TikToker, I don't trust that they're good at that profession. Does that make sense? Like if you're a therapist and you're putting out a TikTok a day, I do not think you are a good therapist. I think you are broken in the way that you require validation from strangers, and I don't want my therapist to have the same problem I do.
Yeah, you don't want to confess. You don't want you and your therapist to both lament over engagement.
Yes, I do not. Oh, if my therapist has ever worried about being shadow banned, they're not my therapist anymore.
Yeah, what happens if your therapist becomes an influencer and now he's asking you for help?
Yeah.
Hi, what do you do? When do you post? What times?
Yeah. Yeah, but they can't ask directly, so they're like, "Are you available for a session at 11 a.m. next Wednesday, or will you be posting that?"
It's kind of funny. Yeah, I do like that. I like that. Yeah, that's funny.
And I think it sort of ties into my amateur pedophile bit, because I think that there's maybe good pedophile hunters. I just don't think they're making TikToks.
Here we go. Let it go,
I just don't think they're making TikToks.
You either start catching them or stop talking about them.
I can't.
I don't know where they are.
I just can't. Also, I don't think they're catching any of the best pedophiles.
No.
I think that they're catching only the most amateur pedophiles. I don't think any of these guys were going pro.
Yeah. Novice.
Novice.
There's something there. Novice. That's funny. I do like the therapist confiding in you about his lack of engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something there. Like they're asking, maybe they could. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. What else?
Maybe it could be like, let's go over how you spend your day, and let's go over my my thumbnails. What do you think? There's something there. Are there therapists out there, like actual therapists, not like chiropractors? Therapists,
yes.
They're doing like TikTok.
Yes, but for the record, I think if you're posting a lot of TikToks and you're a chiropractor, I think you're probably breaking people's backs.
Yeah, those TikToks are. I get they're an advertisement, but they're kind of like, I don't know what they are. They must be fudging it. They must be like amplifying the cracks.
They must, yeah. They're sweetening the freaking crack
Yeah,
track, dude. The crack track. There's probably some chiropractors in a room.
They're crack tracking. Yeah, like comics that we know in Los Angeles with a fake audience.
Yep.
They're crack tracking.
They're crack tracking. We're on to you.
We're on to you, you sex party freak. Okay, something there. I do like the therapist.
Maybe it should, because I think that I'm trying to make it a bigger thing about how I don't trust anyone who's a TikToker, and also, but maybe I should just focus on therapists who have TikToks. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you should never tell me how to open up and own a ring light.
Yeah.
this you can't.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you can't. I can't ask you tips on how to become a better man. You can't ask me tips on how to use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
I'm working on this bit where my dog basically runs the household, to the point where he actually dictates even how I sleep. I'll be on the couch at 10 p.m. and my dog will jump off and go like this, and then I just have to go to bed with him at the exact same time. He runs my life.
Yeah.
And I fear that one day, and I do it every time, and I fear one day in 10 years, I'm going to have to go to the vet and they're going to be like, I'm sorry, we have to put down your dog. You want to have a last moment with my dog? And he's just going to look at me and go, and I have to look at the vet and be like, all right, put me down too.
That's good.
Kill us both. It's like, sir, this is murder. No, we're following orders.
Yeah. He's in charge.
Yeah, I don't want to piss him off. Let's just put us both down.
Yeah.
Put the needle in both our necks. Something there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I do like the idea of put us both down.
Tell me I'm going to the farm. There's lots of other eddies for me to run around and play with.
Here you go. Here's a shotgun. Shoot us both out back. Sir, if we don't, you're not an old yeller. We're not going to shoot you.
You're not going to shoot my dog? What am I paying you for?
I thought this was America. We don't shoot dogs.
He's afraid of needles.
Yeah, okay. So we both are. Anyway, I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Yay! Thanks for being part of this episode of Oh Hell Yeah. Do us a favor, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share with your friend, follow us on social media. All links to that are in the description of this episode. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. Bye.